Welcome to Parkinson Voice Project Speak Out Home Practice Session. My name is Sarah Deasing. I'm a certified Speak Out provider and speech language pathologist. We're so glad that you're joining us for this daily practice so that you regain and retain your speech and your swallowing. It's also important to work one-on-one with a certified Speak Out provider. Today, we are talking about lighthouses. Say it with intent. Lighthouses. One more. Lighthouses. And smile with intent. Fantastic. I have somebody in my life. She's basically like a grandmother to me. She loves lighthouses, and I recently was at a very cool lighthouse in Florida that inspired this session. So let's get started by taking a sip with intent and swallow with intent, focused on everything that we're doing. So make sure to silence your cell phones, put away all your distractions so that you can get the best benefit out of this exercise session. We're going to begin with the warm-up. So lift your voice up and over, stretching it. May, me, my, mo, moo. Speak out more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Really focused on sending our voice out. May, me, my, mo, moo. And stretch it even more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Put your voice over the screen into the next room. May, me, my, mo, moo. Last one, best one. May, me, my, mo, moo. Fantastic. That was the first exercise. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. So all these exercises are strengthening your muscles. They're also increasing your control over your speech and your swallowing. Next exercise is the ah exercise. So open your mouth, relaxed and open, and then you're gonna send your ah out. So you gotta really focus on opening your mouth because you think that you are, but I'll tell you, if you look in a mirror, it really won't be that open. So focus on opening and let that ah out. Ah. We're doing a clear voice all the way through. Well done. And now put your voice out farther. Is your mouth open the whole time? All right, we're gonna do a short ah, and I want you to pay attention to how strong it sounds. Get ready? Ah. Great. Now make your next ah sound like that. Hold it out. Ah. So never underestimate yourself. You can do more than you think that you can. So my patients amaze me every day. That was something that was important for me when I was just starting out to learn, is to never underestimate your patients, because you will definitely surprise me. Let's go to the glide. So we're going to take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. So let out your steady ah, glide up, stop, steady ah again, and glide down. This again, you gotta believe it. You gotta send your voice out. If you're holding back, this is not going to work. Let's do it with intent. Ah. And start off with that strong ah. Notice it's strong at the end. Speak out more. Last one, make it your best one. Excellent. Don't short yourself on a great exercise. All of your glides should sound as good as your last one. Let's take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent for the counting. So we're gonna lift and stretch every number, especially the last one that's underlined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Start again at 1. Speak out more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last time, make it your best one. Project and stretch even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fantastic. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. We're talking about lighthouses. If you're not in the chat already, if you can see the pictures and the other comments, you are good to go. If it is asking you to put in a nickname, you can put in your first name and where you're from. I would be Sarah from Texas. Sarah from Texas, who's originally from Vermont, grew up going to Maine and seeing some really cool lighthouses there. So I know they're all over the coast, both sides of the country, other countries. I would love to hear in the chat what lighthouses that you've seen as we go through our session. We're going to read each sentence 2 times. We're going to use more intent the second time, emphasizing the highlighted words. So I highlight words that either I choose to emphasize because they add to the meaning, or words that are commonly dropped. So the last word in your sentence, you will often drop that word off, and I want people to hear every word that you're saying, because every word that you're saying is important. So for example, a lot of people would say dangerous waters. That word would just fall off. Instead, we're going to emphasize it with intent. Let's begin. Lighthouses guide ships through dangerous waters. Did you emphasize it or did it trail off? Let's do it again with more intent. Lighthouses guide ships through dangerous waters. With intent. They're usually built near coastlines or on islands. Speak out more. They are usually built near coastlines or on islands. Speak out. A lighthouse has a powerful light. Speak out again. A lighthouse has a powerful light. If you've ever been next to that light, it throws off so much heat. It is unbelievable. Speak out. Some lighthouses also have fog horns. Speak out again. Some lighthouses also have fog horns to warn ships of dangerous coastlines or dangerous weather. Let's take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. Describe the images with intent. So I recently went to Key Biscayne off of Miami in Florida, and I saw this beautiful lighthouse. So please describe the scene to me with intent as if I can't see it. Excellent. Can you believe how tall this lighthouse is? I started going up and then I got a little dizzy, so I came back down. It's beautiful. So to contrast, here's a little tiny lighthouse that I saw a couple years ago in Maine. So please describe this lighthouse and the scenery to me. Excellent. Now, bonus points. Please tell me what are the differences between those two lighthouses. So, do you remember what that other lighthouse was like? And tell me the differences with intent. Fantastic. Yes, of course, the size, the scenery. This one is on an island, actually. So I would love for you to say with intent and then type with intent a lighthouse that you have seen. Where in the world was it? I'd love to hear. I look back at the chat at the end of the session. Let's take a sip with intent to do Dr. Boone's words. Dr. Boone's words, we are exercising our swallow. We're going to emphasize the G's, the NG's, and the K's. If you're not sure if you're doing it right, just use more intent. That is always the answer. Speak out. Gu, la, gung, ga, ga, intent. Gu, la, gung, ga, ga. Ku, ka, mung, gu, ka. Ku, ka, mung, gu, ka. Gangla, gangla. Kukla, kukla. Well done. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. The bonus reading, read the passage 2 times. Use more intent the second time. So I thought that the first lighthouse and the conversation exercise that you saw, that it was very interesting, and I wanted to share it with you. Speak out. The Cape Florida Lighthouse is located on Key Biscayne near Miami. It is the oldest structure in Miami-Dade County. Built in 1825 and rebuilt in 1855, it stands 95 feet tall. It's a lot of numbers. Let's read that sentence again with intent. Built in 1825 and rebuilt in 1855, it stands 95 feet tall. The lighthouse helped guide ships through the Florida Reef. It is now part of Bill Baggs Cape Florida State Park. We're going to read it again with more intent, paying special attention to the last word in each sentence so that we don't trail off, and those numbers. Speak out. The Cape Florida Lighthouse is located on Key Biscayne near Miami. It is the oldest structure in Miami-Dade County. Built in 1825 and rebuilt in 1855, it stands 95 feet tall. The lighthouse helped guide ships through the Florida Reef. It is now part of Bill Baggs Cape Florida State Park. I know one of our graduates has also been to Key Biscayne. Have you? Let me know in the chat. Thank you for exercising your speech and your swallowing with me today. Now, it is also so important to speak with intent every word that you say. So now that you're making your speech and your swallow stronger, now you've got to use it. Thanks for joining me. Remember to speak and live with intent.